If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back, baby. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome, 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 welcome. Let me get this channel up. I guess it froze. Hold on a second. Let me try again. How you doing? I seen Eric Stevens. How you doing, boo? Welcome to the channel. Okay, Hewlett. How you doing, baby? Okay. Hey, Carla. How you doing? Welcome. Okay, y'all. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go into the Modern Witch Tarot. We are going into the Witching Hour Oracle as well as the Life Coaching Oracle. How you doing? What's up, Leah? Beautiful evening to you. Welcome back for the read. So, I want to make a quick announcement. I want to apologize to Leo because I did not get a chance to do the reading. I had to pick my daughter up. She's a thespian and was practicing. She had rehearsals, and I had to go pick her up. And you know, when you go to school, you know, I had to go to the school, pick her up, and by the time I got there, got back, got her fed, a whole hour had gone by. So we will be picking up with Leo tomorrow. Spirit told me to just don't go ahead and do them tomorrow. Hold on, y'all. Let me cut this battery saver on. Okay. Hey, how you doing, Carla? Hi, Sandra. Corey Collins, Kimberly, how you doing? Welcome. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to start with prayer. Spirit guides, ancestors, great divine creator, I thank you for this moment in time to be able to go into the tarot for all 12 zodiac signs by way of Holy Spirit. I ask for clear, honest messages for all 12 zodiac signs by way of Holy Spirit. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, so shall it be. Ashe. So shall it be in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Like my little insect. Hey, LC and Karen, welcome to the channel, baby. How you doing? How you doing? Okay. How y'all been? Collective? What y'all got going on? What changes have y'all been making? You know, we just had that 9-9 portal. How you doing, is it Asia? How you doing, Asia? And Karen, I see you. Okay, you've been seeing 2112. Hey, Ner. Karim, how are you? Hugs to you too, boo. You've been focusing on your future. I know. We got a lot of changes. I mean, I've been trying. Seems like when August hit, right close to that Leo portal, a lot of change. Everything was changing. And it's still changing. It ain't slowed down yet. You just had breakfast? Oh, well, good morning then. Wherever you are on your part of the world, baby. Okay. I just want to know, is everybody, because I've been going through a lot of change. You just roll with it day by day. Last one, y'all. And we're going to jump in. Hey, Queen Amore. Did it. Okay. Holy Spirit, what is it that you have for the collective of all 12 zodiac signs? What is it? Starting off with the King of Cups in reverse. Hierophant in reverse. Death is in the upright. Towers in the upright. Woo wee! 9 of Cups is in the upright. I guess after the love is gone, what used to be right is wrong. What's up, Chris? Hey, Boo Bear. What's up, Martin Simpson? How you doing? Yes, after the love is gone, what used to be right is wrong. Child, what is going on? Somebody is not about the love no more. King of Cups. That's the King of Cups. And he is in reverse, honey. He's looking like, okay, now this King of Cups, I don't know if he just want to do his own thing. Like he just ain't feeling it no more. Is this the type of King of Cups where it's like, I'm going to just look out for me, and like you trying to do somebody dirty, doing stuff underneath the table. Like, you know how sometimes people can be so selfish that like you just up and leave. Remember I told you a King of Cups in reverse can be so selfish that they only look out for themselves. Like they'll just get up and go and just leave you with all the problems. So like when the ish hit the fan, instead of sitting by your side, this is the type that will just up and go. Now I don't know if it's that type of King of Cups or if it's just somebody who was like, hey, I've had enough. I've had enough of this. And so here with the Hierophant, somebody just wants to do their thing. So they want to be single. Somebody does not want to be in a partnership. They don't want to be in a marriage. This is somebody who wants to just go off and do their own thing. So they call it quits. Death is in the upright. Somebody was like, I just don't want to do this anymore. So they want to be single. They're putting into their relationship. And I'm not even going to lie. It caused a major tower. Woo! Tower moment. Shaky foundation for somebody. I guess the person they left. Somebody was out here. Maybe he meant to do this. Because, I mean, the other person looks like, the way that this is looking, it's almost looking like somebody was blindsided because this was a tower. So, you know, sometimes towers are like when the foundation is not solid. It's almost like somebody pulled a rug from under your feet. Hey, J Cash. How you doing, Monica? Welcome to the channel. Nikita Johnson. How I missed you? Hey, boo. Okay, so whoever this is, it's like they didn't see it coming. It feels like the rug been pulled from up under their feet. And this is exactly what somebody wanted to do. So now I'm looking at my King of Cups like maybe he is the selfish type that just looks out for himself. When the going got tough, just up and left. What's up, Blind Not Dumb? Because why would you do somebody like this? With the 9 of Cups here in the upright. This is fried behavior right here. 9 of Cups is like, no, this is what I want to do. Somebody's only thinking about what they want. So that King of Cups may very well have just upped and left when the tough got going. Let's go on ahead and clarify him. Holy Spirit, can you please clarify the King of Cups in reverse? Oh, I'm glad to have you here. Somebody decided that they didn't want a new start because they felt like the wheel was turning in their favor. So with the Wheel of Fortune in the upright and the 8 of Swords in reverse, somebody felt like they was out of a mental prison. So what do they need a new start with you for? I can just go on and do me. All right now. All right now. Somebody wants to just go off and do them. So they like, I don't need no new start with you. I mean, I'm out of whatever, you know, if the wheel was going, let's say the wheel was going bad. Well, now the wheel is going good. They didn't got their stuff together. And now it's like, it really looks like somebody just left somebody out in the cold. It's like, you know, the moment they got on their feet, somebody looked like they abandoned someone else. So let's talk about the Hierophant. Hierophant in reverse. I'm sorry I'm making all those crazy faces. Let's talk about the Hierophant in reverse. Holy Spirit, what you got for the Hierophant in reverse? Somebody wants to be single. Child, and they're communicating loud and clear. With the 8 of Wands here in the upright, what somebody is coming to tell you is that they do not see you as their only option. It's coming in fast. Somebody don't see you as their only option. In fact, they got other options in the wings. And this is about to cause a lot of chaos and conflict when you find this out. So whoever this is, if this was your person, somebody just got communication that they were not this person's only wish fulfillment, that somebody had other people in the background fighting over them. They got 5 wands. It created chaos and conflict and competition. What's up, Latoya? What it do? What it do? So whoever this is, somebody is just like, I don't know. I feel like somebody just got blindsided. Like you didn't even see it. What's up, Shiloh? How you doing? What's up, Coco? How you doing, baby? Let's talk about death. Holy Spirit, please clarify death. So somebody came in and wanted to just end the relationship. all of a sudden you went from being in a committed relationship that you thought was going to be stable to somebody just up and with the Ace of Wands pulling the rug from under your feet and going a whole new direction. That's all of a sudden, and now they not talking to you with the Page of Swords in reverse. So you went from being in a relationship thinking it was cool. Somebody all of a sudden got some good news and then they acted brand new. So when somebody got this good news, they don't, it's like now they don't know you. I hate when people act like that. Oh, I hate that. Because it's like this was somebody who should have been by your side. Now, a lot is happening. So they get good luck. Now they don't know you. Then they decide you're not the only one they want to be with. They want to be they want other options. So that's creating a problem. Now you are thinking, okay, then they say, okay, I want to be with other people. So they end the relationship as well as the stability goes, because they just decided at the last minute to up and change directions. So, hey, JP the guy, how you doing? So here it is. When this person changed directions, like I said, you did not know. They just start ghosting you. Did you not, like, I'm going to be honest with you. Maybe you did not know that this was like a permanent breakup, because maybe you didn't know at first you had third parties. It just seemed like somebody is being, like, getting ghosted, gaslit. They don't know what the hell's going on. Like, you didn't see that this person was just going to leave you behind. Talking about they dating other people. And, like, now I'm understanding why somebody is going through a whole tower moment. Like, this is a lot. This is a lot. I'm going to have your stuff for you, JP, by the weekend. It'll be like, probably Sunday. It'll be, check your email on Sunday, Saturday or Sunday. I'll have it. Holy Spirit, clarify the tower. Oh, that's a lot. Tower in the upright is being clarified by the Page of Wands is in the upright. Five of Cups is in reverse. Everything is fine. Ten of Swords is in the upright. And the Hermit is in the upright. Okay. Somebody got tired of pretending like they was okay with being in a relationship. They got tired of acting like, okay, it's like basically somebody was faking. That's the feeling I'm getting. What's up, my life beyond? Well, how you doing, Maria Castillo? Young Chris, how you doing, baby? I'm glad you made it to the live. We ain't seen you in a minute. So listen, with the everything is fine. Somebody was experiencing the 10 of Swords, right? And they got tired of pretending that it was cool. They wanted to do their own thing. So, like, I think somebody was basically in your face smiling. Hey, collective. I really can't stand collective. You know how people talk up under their breath? Like, if you could hear their thoughts, they don't really like you, but they was trying to pretend like everything was cool. And after a while, they couldn't. And now that's why you got 10 swords. And now, so here it is. You thinking things are going to get off the ground. This person is not going to really do this, right? You know how sometimes when people, when stuff first happens, sometimes you try to rationalize it. You don't want to believe like you seeing what you seeing. So maybe when this person pulled back and was like, well, the wheels turn in my favor, I'm only worried about me. Maybe you felt like you didn't want to believe this person was like that. So you was like, I don't want to. They not like that, man. I ain't about to sit up here and act like my person is the type that will just pull out and leave me like this. Like, I don't think you really want to believe it. So it's like you thinking, no, they're going to come back. We're going to get stuff off the ground. They're going to restore my faith. They ain't just going to leave me like this. The feeling I'm getting is somebody was like, you not seeing it. And maybe you really didn't want to believe that these were 10 swords in your back. Maybe you the one that want to pretend like everything is okay. Because it's a saying right here. You thinking that everything going to get off the ground and faith is going to be restored. I done told y'all. Sometimes people will be going through the stages of grief and they don't even know why. It's like you just start going through it and you just be like, dang, man. You just see what you want to see in the moment, because I don't think your brain or your heart can process that, hey, somebody really just did you dirty. And I don't think you seen it. I think you thought you was trying to make somebody, it's like they started trying to make excuses. No, they ain't just put 10 swords in my back. No, everything cool. No, they didn't put them. No, they gonna come back. They gonna restore my faith. It be like that. Sometimes, like, you can love somebody so much, you give them the benefit of the doubt, and you just feel like you really know somebody, so you don't ever really want to ascribe to them that they could really be that dirty. But this person, yeah, it'd be hard to believe, but this person really is that's dirty. Like, they had you in third parties, you didn't know. They was pulling the rug from up under your feet, you didn't know. And I think somebody was like really still in the new, like this was fresh, so they really was like, no, they ain't cheating on me. No, I'm like, it has to be something else going on. I don't want to believe that. So somebody was looking like they was in denial, but you really were being put in a situation where you were about to be alone, because they causing a tower, and while the fire is going on, it's like spirit is trying to like hit your crown, literally. Bing, 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 bing. Look at the writing on the wall, but you wasn't ready to process it. Let's talk about the Nine of Cups. Somebody was doing what they wanted to do, and they had secrets. See, the Nine of Cups, while this is a personal wish fulfillment card, what's going on behind this curtain, only the person sitting there knows. So whoever this is, they had a lot going on behind the scenes that y'all didn't know about. What's up, Brenda B? How you doing? Jacqueline, how you doing? Junior Whopper Cheeseburger. Black Order. Are you trying to be funny? I'm gonna watch you. You got one more. You act up one time. You out of here. What's up, Hacker? Cause sometimes y'all be tripping with some of these names. How you doing? And if you and I'm gonna be good, Cancer. For anybody who caught the Cancer read, who seen me pop out, I'm gonna be good this time. What's up, Adolf? And what Barbie? How you doing? Act here, Wick. How you doing? Let's talk about Nine of Cups. Holy Spirit, what you got? I feel good, Jacqueline. I've been eating a lot of healthy foods and drinking my green juice. I've been trying to take care of me. The moon is in reverse. King of Pentacles is in reverse. King of Swords is in reverse. Okay. What is being revealed to you is that somebody was only thinking about themselves. And that's listen. The moon is trying to show you, hey, you can't ignore this. Remember I said spirit trying to hit somebody's crown chakra. Ding, 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 ding. Hey, Miss Pitts. Somebody was like, hey, it's time to wake up. This person's only thinking about them, and they got lots of secrets. So it's like spirit is trying to make somebody like look at it. Somebody is doing what they want to do. Slow down, and really look at this. Your person is a selfish ass. King of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody who clearly the wheel was turning in their favor. So I bet anything your person was a King of Pentacles. So that means that they had money, because it just said the wheel was turning in their favor. They got free, and then it was like they didn't know you. So it was like spirit was like, hey, you got to really slow down and look at this. This person is only thinking about themselves, their wish fulfillment. They ain't thinking about you. They're not thinking about you. And it's like you cannot ignore. It's like your intuition started. It's like it started getting loud. I mean, it was bad enough God was sending you a lightning bolt with a tower like, hey, you need to look at this. Y'all's foundation is terrible. It was like the universe was even breaking it up. How you doing, Latia Jack? Rip the mask off. Okay. Well, let's talk about it. Two of Swords in reverse. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Damn. Knight of Cups in reverse. And the Sun is in reverse. Child. Okay. This is Spirit saying, listen, you cannot ignore this. Two of Swords is in reverse. Now it's like, listen, now we got the moon, we got the tower, and we just had the The moon was in reverse. The tower, it was in the upright. And now you got the two of swords in reverse. This right here is saying you can't ignore this. It's like spirit is making this plain as day. What you can see is that this person is not investing in you if they're going and throwing you in competition with other people. If they got you out here fighting over them like they're God's gift to everybody wants me. This person is showing you by their actions they are not invested, child. They are not treating you like you're the only option for real. And it was like spirit is saying, look at it. Look at it. Page of Pentacles. This person don't care how they leave you. See, remember, you thought you had a stable relationship, right? And this person, y'all was together and it was stable. Well, they just pulled the rug from under your feet by going in a whole nother direction, and they left you upside down for real, for real. Somebody was not even in a page of Pentacles in the upright. Somebody was out here left with Knight. Damn near nothing. Shit, some of y'all was left with nothing. Because I know some of y'all had already said you had to file bankruptcy. Some of y'all was homeless. Talking about you was living out of hotels. I know. Y'all have said this in the comments. So here it is. Some of y'all was really going through with whoever this is. How you doing? Creole Fugus. I tried, baby. I tried. You want me to call you your whole name. And it is so crazy because I'm trying my best to get it. I'm trying to break it down. How you doing, sweetheart? Welcome back to the channel. How you doing, Joanne Rose? Welcome. So here it is. Just say Creole. Thank you, girl. Thank you. I asked you that yesterday. Can I please just call you Creole? Hey, Creole. Hey, Jessica. Listen. Whoever this is, they weren't invested in you with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They left you completely upside down financially. This person basically with the Knight of Cups, they showed you no love. So you know the Knight of Cups, when it's in the upright, this is somebody who's coming in to be your knight in shining armor. They're showing you love. But this is also somebody who is telling you, I care about you. Here, let me take care of that for you. Because that's what a knight in shining armor will be like. Somebody who comes in and say today, child, this person was in reverse. They ain't trying to save your day. They worried about self. And all of this was becoming illuminated for you. Was that this person was not invested. That they left you upside down. And here it is with the sun in reverse. You are in a real sad, depressing situation. This person left you in a real messed up, depressing situation. How you doing, Denise? What's up, Colas and Kat? How you doing? So whoever this is, they did you dirty. They did you so dirty. I mean, real dirty. Because it does. It looks like... Shoot. Two of Cups. Oh, Lord. Two of Cups is in the upright. Seven of Wands is in the upright. 10 of Wands is in reverse. 3 of Wands. Whew, this is bad. 3 of Wands is in reverse. Judgment is in reverse. Okay, whoever this is, somebody, okay. I don't know how all of y'all feel, but somebody out here was really in love with this person. Whoever you were really in love with this person, with the Two of Cups. And so you did not want to believe that your person was doing an art of war move on you. 7 of Wands is not just about protection, but this is the art of war. This is basically doing an alley-oop on somebody. You tricking somebody right to their face. Thank you. Oh my God, are you serious? Oh my God, thank you, Adolf. I appreciate that. That's so sweet of you for the $10 super chat. Thank you, baby. And your kind words. He said it's timeless, like spot on. This happened to you 14 years ago? I'm picking up on it. Hey, they say, you know, everybody on different timelines. That's crazy. But here with the 7 of Wands here, this was art of war. You was in a war and you didn't even know it. Now, the art of war, and I've always told y'all about the king who ended up trying to, okay, like I've given y'all this example before, but I'm going to repeat it for those that are new. Like this is a small art of war lesson. So you got two kings, right? Well, they were going to go at it. So one king invited the king over to tell him how he was going to take over his land. Well, but before the king, okay, so King A invites King B to a dinner, and they were gonna, hash it out. I'm gonna take over your land. Now, why he would tell this person this, I don't know. Just go with the story. Well, King A is getting all hyped, thinking he's gonna be winning. Well, King B had already paid all of his soldiers off and told him, "This is a gift from the king. Go home." So when King B shows up to talk to King A, he's like, "Hey, we're a bigger country. We're gonna take over your country, King B." And King B was like, "Well, where your people at?" All of King's A, all his soldiers were at home because King B had paid every soldier to go home and said it was a gift from King's A. So basically, King B ended up winning the art of war over a country that was larger than him because he had already paid off all the soldiers. This is basically what somebody's doing to you. So right in your face. Now, he didn't know that. So he was acting real ignorant, King A. He was talking a lot of smack and, just running off in the mouth. This is and this is basically what somebody was doing to you. They basically did something to you and you did not even know it. So this person probably was smiling in your face, laying down next to you. Y'all was breaking bread, Netflix and chill. Y'all was getting along great. And you had no idea that while all this was going on, they were stabbing you in the back the whole time. This person was getting ready to release you. And you didn't even know it. They had already worked it out. They had already lined everything up to leave. They had third parties. They had the wheel was turning in their favor. And they had all of their burdens were relieved. And so here it is. You thinking they're going to relieve you and help you. They didn't give a damn about you. Somebody was worried about themselves. They self-sabotaged the hell out of you and you didn't even know. 3 of Wands. So this means that they was putting on a show every day that you saw them. Some of them, it's funny when people do stuff like this, y'all, because I know from experience, there are people who will cheat that will still run bath water, will still make you dinner, bring you flowers. And then all of a sudden out of nowhere, just pull the rug from, you're thinking, okay, they doing all of this. So you're not seeing none of this. And then the next thing you know, they're gone. They just look you in the face. All right, I'm not coming back. What you mean? You thinking like they playing. No, they're really not playing. They're gone. And this is what is happening here. And with Judgment here in reverse, it felt like somebody did it with no mercy. Not an ounce of care for you. Not an ounce of care. What's up, Mosa? How you doing? Nina. Hey, Nina. How you doing over there in the UK, baby? Spiritual warrior. Sandy, love BTS. How you doing, sweetheart? Welcome to the channel. So whoever this is, you didn't see this coming and it hurt. It did. It did. It hurt somebody really, 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 really bad because it felt like this person did not have an ounce of mercy on you. They could have left you a little bit of money. They left you nothing. Somebody was left with nothing. Like, damn, you're not leaving me no money, no money. They could have said, hey, here, I'm going to give you some money for the car payment. Here's some money for the rent. Here's some money for the mortgage. Here's some money for the bills. They could have gave you something. The moment that this person had a little bit going well for them, they didn't know you at all. And so Judgment is in reverse. Somebody was really hurt. Really hurt. So where you thinking it's all love, somebody used love to deceive you. This is all about deceiving somebody with love. They weren't protecting it. They was using it to deceive. How you doing, Shatil? I'm not taking personal questions, sweetheart. This is a collective for all 12 zodiac signs. You're welcome to listen in. If you need a personal reading, I am the light tarot at gmail.com. Knight of Wands is in reverse. Ooh, Lord. What you're about to see is that your person likes everybody. Thank you, Adam. Thank you so much. for another $10 super chat. May God bless you tenfold for your donations, baby. Listen, with the Knight of Wands here in reverse, you're finding out that your person moves real impulsive. You did not know. Listen, it's one thing for you to think you really in love. It's another thing. This is the type of stuff to make you literally clutch your pearls. Like, what the hell is going? Like, it's almost like you wonder, who am I dealing with? Now you find out your person is wild and impulsive. Some of them are bisexual, and you don't even know. They're on the DL. They hiding. Somebody out here is a community person. This is somebody for everybody. This is somebody who will date somebody old, young, men, women. They don't give a damn. This is somebody who is secretly on the DL. And I'm trying to tell you, you didn't know because you was in love. And you didn't know. So even if it's a man, some of y'all men was dating ladies who they be doing stuff behind your back. You know, you gotta be careful. Not everybody who's talking about they going to hang with their friend, just hanging with a friend. Some of these people really don't be hanging with their friend. Listen, ain't nothing wrong, baby. Hey, Kay, ain't nothing wrong with you being gay. I'm okay with people being LGBTQ. My problem is when they are on the DL. That is what most people's problem is, whether you gay or straight. Most people do not want to deal with nobody who hiding. And the reason why is because you got to protect your sexual health. It does not matter who it is. And whoever this is, they not worried about you. So imagine you thinking you're in love and then come to find out your person they like everything. You didn't even know. You didn't even know. You're like, okay, I thought that we was, had a mutual understanding. And now you understanding now why this person's not putting you up on a pedestal. All the times, like when they did get to acting funny, if they pulled back from you, now you see why. Now you see why they're not giving you attention. Now you see why they're holding back from you. Not only is this person holding back pentacles, but they're holding back affection, everything, attention. You didn't know. You did not know. So listen, Empress is in the upright. The good thing is, collective, that even though this person sabotaged, guess who they sabotaged? An Empress. You're an Empress. This person really was not realizing who they was holding back from. So while they left you in a Page of Pentacles, you weren't going to stay down for long. Anybody who is put in a position like this, who comes in, and even if you're masculine, maybe you're an Emperor energy, but you know how to re-up. This is somebody who knows how to buckle down. And I'm going to take this little bit and I'm going to do what I got to do to make more. And so this is what you did. So whoever sabotaged, they started sabotaging an Empress. They were holding back from an Empress. And maybe they thinking you're a Page of Pentacles in reverse. So basically you was having a moment where you had fell down. For whatever reason. And I'm going to be honest with you, a lot of y'all, truth be told, I know why you fell down. Most of y'all fell down helping your person. Because the moment that they got up on their feet and look changed for them, that's when they left you. So it's basically somebody was playing like they needed your help. They allowed you to help them. And then as soon as they got theirs, when they were supposed to come back and repay you everything that you had helped them with, they upped and ran. Somebody upped and ran. So it was like you had overextended yourself. And then now that the wheel's in their favor, I ain't giving them nothing. But they didn't realize who they was hiding from was an Emperor. I'm trying to tell you. They was basically saying, I don't want to work with the Empress. Now, the one thing that they don't realize is that an Empress is a divine feminine. Divine feminine. That means that, honey, there's a divine is in front of that. That means that, hey, this one comes with a little bit of something extra. Okay, this one comes, even if you're a divine masculine, comes with a little bit of something extra. That means you touched, baby. That means you are not the type that they really want to be turning their back on like this. But they don't see it. They sabotage. So let's keep going. So they decide they want to be for the streets. And there they go. How you doing, Truth? Welcome to the channel. Did I miss anybody else? This is sad. What's up, Norma Price? Apples are delicious. Renee Shepherd, Denise, Norma Pierce. Okay, I think I'm all caught up. Jennifer Green, I think I spoke to you. How you doing, Vero? This is sad. Because it's like somebody, the disrespect was crazy. See, the world is in the upright. Hangman is in the upright. Ten of Pentacles is in the upright. Strength is in reverse. Nine of Swords is in reverse. So this person, of course it has to be over because they're for the streets. This is person, they're out here, they're being impulsive. And when I say, listen, this is more than just somebody being on the DL. This is somebody who is literally out here. I'm talking about multiple sexual partners. They got so many sexual partners. It's unreal. This is somebody who has no control. I mean, they out here, they wild, honey. And so with the world here, you got to put, so this is like, okay, relationship is over. They pulled the rug. Now you're starting to see why it has to be over. Spirit is showing you the person you love, they for the streets. They, you know, they out here for everybody. They sleeping with everybody in your community, the community out here, north, west, south, and east. Child, in all directions. This person is out here going buck wild. So you have to end this. So Spirit is now telling you, hit pause. Hangman, so you can change your perspective. You got to start seeing this person differently. So Spirit is telling somebody, hey, hit pause, think. So when you're in the Hangman, this is Spirit trying to tell you, hey, we're going to take a break. We're going to reassess the situation. This person's holding back from you, but that's okay. They don't want to give you pentacles. That's okay. Because now it's like Spirit is showing you, you may be weak, Empress, at the moment, but you still an Empress. And if you want 10 pentacles, then go get it. So it's like Spirit is telling somebody, hey, if you still want this, you can still have legacy wealth, even if this person, okay, they didn't give to you. But see, this is one of the ones where it's like, you got to snap out of it. So wake up, because you got to remember who you are. And the moment you realize who you are, see, at first you're weak, but the Spirit's like, hey, you can still get this. All you got to do is snap out of it. And once you snapped out of it, stress gone. You know why stress is gone? Because you're going to get to work. So what wasn't working, all of a sudden, where it was like, it was seeming like things weren't working with you and this person, well, you're going to have to get to work. Because you got to remember who you are. An Empress can't sit here and stay oh my God, oh my God. No, that is not how an Empress reacts. An Empress don't sit there and lose her ish or his ish. He don't do that. You go, all right, enough with the tears. It's time to boss up. If you're an Emperor, you get into that big D energy. And if you're a feminine, then you go, you know what? I'm about to take 15 cents and make $1. Watch what I do. And you get focused. This is the time when Spirit is saying, you want 10 pentacles. It's time to get laser focused. Come out of being weak. Remember who you are. Snap out of it and leave the stress at the door. And let's get to work. And this is what you had to do. Leave the stress at the door. You can't sit here and keep focusing on crying. Okay, this person left. Okay, this person's a cheater. But we ain't going to sit here and let it break us. Listen, everything that happens to you, if God brings you to it, it's because you can already get through it. Thank you, Light Team. So it's like you got to snap out of it at some point and dry your tears and go, it's time to boss up. It's time for me to take off. And so this is exactly what somebody decided to do. How you doing, G Lovely? King Fetish, how you doing? Welcome, JJ. Saja, how you doing, baby? Welcome to the channel. Too fly for you. Did I speak to you? How you doing? Hey, Kimmy. What's up, Mystical Munchies LLC? Thank you. Oh, no. What is going on, baby? Thank you. Yes, that's right. Giving them a front row seat to watch God bless you. Ain't that it? May God bless you again, sweetheart. How the Gemini Emperor? What's up, Doreen Maxwell? Keisha Diamond, how you doing? 6 of Cups is in the upright. Sometimes you just need a pep talk. And with that divine, that lets me know you have a relationship with the Most High. You have to. Because in order for you to make it, you're going to have to remember who you are. Who are you? Now, the world is here. The days of you giving to this immature, ungrateful ass, over. Used to be loving and kind to this person. When they didn't have it, you looked out. Some of y'all was looking after these people like, I'm going to be honest, like they was dependents. They didn't have it. You loved them. You was caring for them like literal dependents. You was paying all the bills, putting food on the table, giving them something to drive, literally keeping a roof over their head. This was a full-on dependent. And you damn know it. And spirit, with the world here being behind this is saying that has to come to an end. This is not a partner, baby. Lovers is in reverse. This is not a partner. Now is the time. Spirit is saying it's time to get into. You got to restore your hope. That dream you had for 10 Pentacles, go get it. You got to restore your own hope. Go get it. You said you wanted legacy wealth. You said you wanted to make a name. You wanted to leave something for your family spiritually and financially. Some of y'all want to be generational curse breakers. You want the ones that come behind you to have some things that you're going to pass down spiritually. So you have to get up. You have to. Somebody has to hold on to the light and go get it. So now it's like your hope is being restored. And the first thing Spirit is saying, get rid of the weak link. Stop giving this person anything. You done taking care of them. So even though they done tripped out, it's like Spirit is already preparing you. They ain't going to hold on to that bag too long. They ain't going to hold it. See, this was somebody who was fully dependent on you before they got whatever they got. Now they didn't act like they brand new. So Spirit is already preparing you. Don't give them nothing else. This is coming from the divine. Because see, the star, I like to look at the star, especially that big bright one, like God is talking. God is saying, do not give them any more money. Because there ain't no equal reciprocity. So whatever little money or whatever they thinking they doing, let them have it. Guarantee they're going to blow through it. Look at this from a logical point of view. This is somebody who normally doesn't hold on to money fast. All you had to do was get into your Queen of Swords. When you start breaking this stuff down and looking at this from your intuitive viewpoint, this person normally don't have a lot of money. They was fully dependent on me. That means they're going to get this money. More than likely, they're going to blow through it real fast, and then they're going to come right back. So you ain't even got to focus on that. All you need to focus on is your legacy wealth. See how the shirts go down? What you worried about it for? Yeah, what they did was wrong. It hurt. But guess what? They going to still need you before you need them. And if you follow the divine is going to make sure that they going to have to, the same one that denied you bread is going to have to turn around and come ask you for some. That's how it be. That's how it be. What's up, Tanya, Henry? Hey, pretty lady, what's up? How you doing? Ooh, I must be real off. What's up, Miss J? I didn't know I was so far up. Yeah. So here it is. It's like now the Spirit is telling you, don't give them no more money. Focus on yourself. This person was immature. You was already taking care of them. Temperance is in the upright. It's time for you to temper your energy, collective. So as much as this looks like this person was cheating, it's looking like this reading is really about you. It's like Spirit is having a one-on-one conversation with you to look at stuff from a whole nother point of view. Remember, I did say with that hangman, I need you to see stuff differently. It's time for you to temper your energy. It's time for you to balance things out. Okay, this person left you in a Page of Pentacles, but you are Empress or an Emperor. And that means you cannot sit right here. So this is like a Temperance angel coming out. See the mountains back here, these blue mountains? Those are your trials and tribulations. Sun, what's being illuminated is the pathway. You see the golden pathway? God is getting ready to tell you exactly how to get through this. All you got to do is listen to the Temperance angel. So they left you in a Page of Pentacles? Well, watch me work. We're going to play a game called Alchemy. Alchemy is all about making something out of nothing. And baby, what you about to alchemize is a brand new financial beginning. And it's going to be a big old pentacle too. So here it is. Spirit is saying, get with my temperance angel. This temperance angel is going to teach you how to balance things out. See, this is why I'm going to be honest with y'all. Even if you're not the best meditator, right? And like to go into meditation, you got to learn how to be still. Because when you learn how to be still, spirit will start talking to your consciousness and be like, hey. Like, for instance, I told y'all the other day, like mine, when it came to self-discipline, spirit had to like really sit me down and was like, listen, Tasha, look at how the creator does. He makes the sun and the moon come up, or the seasons happen at an appointed time. You're going to have to be like that. So it's like God he has everything on his, like it's a schedule. There's self-discipline here. It happens every day. So then that's how, then my spirit team was like, no 0 days. God had this, you get daylight and nighttime every day. You're going to have to follow the example of the creator. And that's how I got, but that's how my spirit team broke stuff down for me. And it made stuff a little bit more simpler. So here it is. So if you're going to get Ace of Pentacles and you want to balance yourself out, then to do alchemy, you're going to have to follow the creator. And so this angel is going to give you examples of how to do that. Because somebody is like, you ain't got no money. This person left you in an effed up situation. You had money. You spent it helping this little person who left you all messed up, who was cheating. So then it was like, okay. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to have to get quiet. And now you want this, you can have it. So you got to remember who you are and step into your divinity. Okay. Thank you, Adolf, for the $20 super chat. So, he says, what'd you say? I'm telling your side of the story. Oh, dang. Wow. Thank you, sweetheart. That's so nice of you. I appreciate you, man. God bless you tenfold. Hey, Joel. Hey, Peter. How you doing? What's up, me? So, and thank y'all for the jewels. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Mystical Munchie, for the jewels. And Andrea, thank y'all so much for the jewels. I see them. Thank you. I appreciate it. May God bless you all as well, tenfold. Listen, so whoever this is, it's like you're getting ready to go into... It's like being a master manifester. You're learning to alchemize. You're learning how to look at things from a different point of view. And who's doing this? The divine. Now, this person, I told you just as quick as I said it. King of Swords is in reverse with the Eight of Cups in reverse, Justice in reverse. The moment this karma hit this person's ass with Justice in reverse, the one who did you dirty, the moment that they started going through karma, look who wants to walk back with the Eight of Cups in reverse. By all means necessary, about to break their neck to get to you to experience your brand new beginning. Because now they need a brand new financial beginning. So now here they come knocking on your door. Collector. Hey. Hey, baby. I'm sorry and you had a little thing. You know I did you dirty. I'm sorry. Can we balance it out? Two different stories. But now the person who did you dirty, now with Justice here in reverse, the one who did you dirty now going to break their neck and feel like by all means necessary, I have to get back to them because you're going through an upgrade. You know why? Because you're a damn empress or an emperor. And so you can't stay down for long because you're divine. You're divine masculine or divine feminine. You cannot stay in this place. God had to remind you who you are. Okay, cry baby. I know what I did. But you know what God did? Basically, let this person break your heart. Get their ass about your way so you can really manifest because your next step was going to be your best step and they weren't allowed to go. So God let them have their desires. You know what? They want it. There is a point where God will wipe his hands and say, you want to do it? Go have at it. You want to do it? You want to do that? Go on over there and do it. And God will allow your heart to be broken because he knew that pain was going to turn to power. Somebody was going to make diamonds from all this pressure. When you feel like your back is against the wall and it's like, oh my God, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Oh my goodness. It is raining hell fire. And then it's like, but in the middle of the fire, remember, you are now in the Hangman. God is saying, peace, be still. You see all these bills to do. Yeah, I see them. We need to talk. Thank you, Spirit. That light orb went up. We need to talk. Yeah, I see the chaos. Let's talk about how you got here. Some of y'all was overgivers. So Spirit had y'all start doing some shadow work. They had you start re-engineering your relationship to see that this person was never about you. It was well before they started being street meat or street vagina for everybody in the damn street. This was way before. Spirit had you break it down. And some of y'all needed to go back and look at the foundation of your relationship to see how you got here. There was other red flags that you was ignoring. There was things that this person was doing that you was giving them grace for because you loved them. And Spirit was like basically showing you not just, it's like on one hand, it's like we're working on your heart, but we're working on your pinnacle all at the same time. Thank you for that light. So it's like they had to come in and show you. That's a part of alchemy. So alchemizing is about balancing the light and the dark. So you got to look at all the things that you was doing wrong with your money that got you in these trials and tribulations. But you also had to look at all the things that you was doing emotionally that led to this broken heart. This is what alchemy is about. It ain't just about making money, but it is about balancing yourself. And in order for you to be a whole person with the light and the dark, you got to learn to sit and listen and review and look at everything and be honest with yourself, even if it hurts. And as much as this person was in a complete butthole, I mean, they did you dirty. They did you for dirt. And I know, collective, but you got to own your part of your damn story. Because that is the most important part of you learning. Because yes, they did you dirty, but are you a victim or are you a victor? Which one is it? Because you got to understand how did you get here so that this stuff never, ever, ever happens again. So Spirit had you go sit down. And I know you were sitting down because there you go. In order for you to temper everything I just said, High Priestess, it's time to use your intuition. It's time for you to get quiet and go within. Look and observe. Look at this person. Don't attack them. Don't ask them why they cheating. Don't ask them, are you really out here on the DL? You ain't got to ask them nothing. Don't ask them nothing. You really ain't going to give me no money? Don't ask them nothing. Just watch. Be quiet and look. Look at their behavior. Now look at the things that you did. Look at all the things that you swept up under the rug. See, you loved them, so you was giving them the benefit of the doubt. You thought that this was your divine person. But see, there was no equal reciprocity. So Spirit had you really sit down as a high priestess and break everything down. Now, once you are able to break stuff down, now you can really leave stuff behind. See, in order for you to move with the Chariot and to move into your future, you do not want to repeat the past. So in order for you not to repeat the past, sometimes you got to sit down, look at it. Look at the mistakes you made so when you do move forward in your present, your future is not going to be the same thing. You don't want to pick another person that's going to do this and be sneaking behind your back, cheating on you, stealing from you, lying to your face, because this person was doing a whole, the art of war move, and you didn't see it. So Spirit was trying to tell you, look, sit down and look and learn so you can leave these things behind. So your next one will be your great one. You ain't got to go through this again. So if this is why I think, listen, and I'm going to be honest with you, for my fellas, no offense, I got to call it, y'all. A lot of times, men, y'all are much quicker sometimes than women to jump into something else. Not all women and not all men. But a lot of times, there are men who will be like, they got another, they find something else to lay up under. Real quick, you got to take the time to heal. Because otherwise, you just going to get the same spirit in another body. Same spirit, but another body. So it look different. You know how sometimes people be like, damn, I always get the same ones. Didn't Jamie Foxx have a whole song about that? What was it? Oh, shoot. I'm hearing it in my head. I always fall for this, like my type or something. He always fall for the same type. That's why. Because you haven't taken the time to sit down and look so you can leave this behind. And now when you're balanced, now you're ready to move into the future. See the black, what is this? The black Sphinx and the white Sphinx, that's equal energy. Now we can go into the future because now we balance. So this is what Spirit is asking you to do. Balance yourself. And another thing, get your damn boundaries up. You shouldn't, listen, a lot of y'all was too nice. Y'all was too damn nice, collective. Spirit is telling you, put your boundaries up with the 9 of Wands. You got to have some do's and don'ts. Never allow nobody to pull this shit on you again. You got to have proper boundaries. If it's the last thing you do, get you some damn boundaries because you got a lot to protect. 1, your faith. 2, your money, your legacy wealth. You got to protect that. So get your boundaries up. Get your boundaries up. And when it comes to this person who wants to come in and they want to rush back to you, Spirit is saying, hey, I need you to really look at something here. This person is emotionally immature. I just gave y'all this example before. This person wants to come back to you, but they offering you a Page of Cups. That is a literal fish inside of a cup. They got about this much. Let me tell y'all something. You're going to have to quit expecting somebody to give you 40 ounces when they a 20 ounce cup. This person ain't, I'm going to be honest with you. You lucky if they 20 ounces. They might only be 8, to be perfectly honest with you, because of how immature their asses is. So here it is. It takes 40 ounces to fill you up for you to feel like a whole person. And you want this person to show up and show you 40 ounces when they an 8 ounce damn cup. This is somebody who can't be on your level because they ain't mentally or emotionally there yet. So you keep wanting them to show up and act wrong, but you getting this from somebody who's showing up in love as an immature ass, and they was showing you the whole time, but you was covering it with your love. You was making excuses. Love was, they say love will make you blind, right? They cute. My baby's cute. They cute. They're a work in progress. You make excuses. But now Spirit is saying, no, ain't no more excuses because we really looking at what's behind the curtain. What we was afraid to look at, we looking at now. You got to break it down. The stuff you are like, oh, it's going to feel uncomfortable. Pull that shit out. Let's look at it. Pull it out. Look at it. Because you got to alchemize, right? So look, we're going to look at it. We're talking about it, collective. We're going to talk about it. If you feel triggered by this reading, y'all know how I am. You know I'm a disruptor. I'm coming to disrupt your peace. Because if your ass is going through this and you're accepting this, I'm telling you, look at it. Go through the healing work. Do your damn shadow work. You want to rise up and be an emperor or empress, then you're going to have to start acting like one. And that means that sometimes when you step into that emperor energy, you're going to have to make a head over heart decision. You're going to have to put emotion to the side and start looking at something from a logical point of view. You can't keep running from your problems. Who you running from? Yourself? No, we done running from self. We're going to start paying attention. We're going to heal our inner child, those abandonment issues or whatever other issues you have. And why the hell you was putting up with somebody who was childish, who was showing you in every damn way that they weren't showing up for you, but you was accepting it. We're going to look at it. And I do trigger y'all. There's a few of y'all to get mad at. Oh, I can't watch you, girl. You be triggering me. Well, change. That's what I'm here for. I'm supposed to be the difference maker. I am the game changer. And yes, I am a disruptor. And now, but on the most positive sense, I want you to be your highest and best self. So some of y'all are going through this and you making excuses. And the excuses need to stop today. 3 of Cups. This person wants to come back. Now they want to rush in. They see you got your bag up, but they only want to come for the celebrations. They only want to sit at your table when it's set. They didn't want to be there when you was pulling the table out and popping the legs and trying to get the table chairs pushed in. They didn't want to go out there to the field and help you to plant the vegetables and cut them down and season them up. They didn't want to help cook the meal. But when all the food is on the table and it's looking like a Thanksgiving spread, Here they come wanting to, with they one little page of cup. Hey, I'm coming back, baby. What we got to eat? I'm here for the celebration. The same one who was running in the street. The same one who was immature. Now they want to pull up and celebrate at your damn table. Not happening. This person, you could tell that they act like a child. Everything about them is childish. The way they think, the way they process, the way they move. The mere fact that they are sitting here not seeing that you ain't helped nothing. You went out here cheating like a wild thing, and you think you just gonna wash your ass back up on here, and I'ma just play like it's cool. Like I'm your real mama or daddy. Hey, baby, I'm glad you back in here before the street lights came on. This ain't that. Where you been all day? Oh, just to and fro, just running the street. Well, come on, I got a hot plate for you. This ain't that. This ain't that. We ain't going for that. Three of Pentacles is in reverse. Seven of Swords is in the upright. Ace of Cups is in reverse. Queen of Wands is in the upright, and the Devil is in the upright. Spirit is saying if you use your intuition, you will clearly be able to see with the Three of Pentacles here in reverse. I got to cover up this girl because she's naked, the big voluptuous one. That this person is not somebody you can build wealth with. In fact, when you really break it down, because of how impulsive this person is sexually, you cannot build money with this person. Because they're not focused. You're focusing on legacy wealth. Like this is a real thing for you. This was really something that some of y'all have sat down with the divine and said, hey, I want to build legacy wealth. I want my family to leave something. I want my life to mean something. And some of y'all really had this dream, and this person is not fit to build that dream with the Three of Pentacles. This is somebody is in reverse. This person is not focused on what you're focused on. What are they focusing on? Manipulations. What can they get away with? This is childish, child. This is very, very childish energy. Very childish energy. They up here sneaking around, doing stuff in secret, doing stuff in the dark, looking back at the house, sneaking away from the house, doing their dirt. They don't see what I got going on. I've been screwing all day. I done screwed Kathy and Jimmy and Tyrone, and then I had a little Tamika, and Rashida was good too. And ooh, Roy. I didn't even know I liked Roy. This person like it all, honey. I told y'all be laughing at me, but I'm serious. This person like everybody. Don't matter how old you are. Don't matter how. I hope they don't go too young, but we did have one night. It came out that somebody was messing with the youngins. And I said, please don't be out here getting ready to go to jail, messing with them too young. Somebody was out here doing the most, thinking they was getting away with it. Ernestine popped her teeth for me. And little Joey, he a little young. Somebody like him. They don't give a damn male or female. And ain't nothing wrong with it, provided you telling all these options what you doing. This person's a liar, though. They sneak around. They don't tell nobody nothing. And want to know what's so crazy? This them riding around in your shit. Riding around in your shit to do their dirt. That's your car. With this chariot. Riding your stuff. Taking whatever money you gave them to go behind your back and screw the town. Truth be told, this person was never going to pour in your cup. This is why your shit is on E. And I'm telling you, this is why you're on E. Because they was never pouring into your cup. How could they? They're pouring into thousands of other cups. And this is exactly why you have to have your boundaries up. Truth be told, somebody who leaves your cup on E, who's giving out their sexual energy like this, you have to protect your sexual health. I just talked to Cancer about this. You have to go through a complete transformation. You're going to have to change because this liking somebody who shows up with this amount of childish emotion, you can't do this shit no more. You can't do this to yourself. You got to sit down and you like, I am the example. I got people who watch me. Some of y'all got children. Some of y'all have sisters or brothers or younger people behind you. And it's like somebody got to be the example. Somebody has to go through the transformation. It might as well be you then. With the Queen of Wands and the upright, somebody got to leave the devil alone. Somebody. Which one of y'all is a generational curse breaker and decided today is the day? I'm taking the chains off. I'm not going to be hooked up to nothing this damn toxic ever again in life. And you changed your whole life. You changed. Somebody went through a complete makeover. And it was like, and it started when you went and sat down and got quiet. It started on the inside. This wasn't no physical change. No, this is an actual physical change. Now, some of y'all physically changed too. But it started on the inside and then worked its way out. Do y'all mind getting the lights up, please, and thank you. Four of Swords is in reverse. Oh, Lord. Five of Swords is in reverse. Get ready. Your little baby boo is on his way right back to you. Oh, I guess they finally realized. They look back and they realize, I guess I do need them after all. Now here they go, Four of Swords. Now they know the same one who walked away, who was only thinking about themselves. Here they come now, want to take the swords out of the coffin. Four of Swords is in reverse. Four of Swords in reverse is taking the nails out of the coffin, but this is also somebody who has been replaying over and over and over again. What's going on? They've been thinking about you. You know what they've been thinking about? Apologizing for acting an ass. For bullying you and thinking that everybody want me. So they let their ego, again, get the best of them. So with the Five of Swords, this is somebody who let their ego, and so they knew that you hurt. They knew that they made some of y'all cry as you walked away. They knew that you had just put your sword down and was like, let me just give up. This person was a bully at one point. Now they want to come back and apologize for getting on their high horse, thinking that they was the shit. See, whenever somebody gets a lot of attention, and see this person, it don't take much when they only an 8-ounce damn cup. Don't take much to feed their ego. And everybody like me. Everybody want me. Why should I settle for you? Everybody like me. Thank you, Edo. I appreciate that. Thank you for the $10 super chat. But I'm dead ass when I say that. Whoever this is, they think everybody like them. What's up, Callie? Pretty Red, how you doing? Angela Rogers, did I speak to you? Okalani, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I apologize, y'all. I didn't know I wasn't on the right part of the chat. What's up, Batilia? How you doing, baby? Love the Most High God. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Tommy Pickles, how you doing? Queen Demore, Manifesting with Tarot. Welcome to the channel. Gwendolyn Rogers. Stephanie Rayburn, I think I'm all caught up now. I didn't know I wasn't on the right part of the chat. My bad, y'all. So whoever this is, now they want to come back and they want to apologize for trying to win at all costs, getting in their ego and thinking that they was the shit. Because see, when they get into thinking that, when they start treating you kind of different, getting smart with you, and they probably did some of them, and you was like, what's wrong with you? It was because they had other options they want to go lay with. They didn't want to be there with you. They want to go be humping on the community. They didn't want to be like there with you. They want to go be doing what they want to do. So they got ugly. And so some of them talk sideways. Well, now they coming back to apologize and take all 10 swords out of your neck, out your back now. Now they want to come back and be like, I'm sorry for how I did you. I'm sorry for what I did. You know why they want to say they sorry? Because now they ain't got nothing. Everything is dried up for this person. Told you. Didn't I tell you they was going to come back? They was going to blow through that bag. Now they need you. And who do they run to? The provider. I.e. you, collective, whether you are feminine or masculine. Somebody now sees you as, oh, you can figure out problems. See, you went through a transformation. You done went through a lot. See, you was going through towers when they saw you, but you still look good. Sexy, fine, successful, looking like just a ray of damn sunshine out here. Leo energy. And this was Aries. So here it is. Somebody is out on, did I say Aries? I think I always say that. So here it is. This person is out here looking at you. And they're watching you. And this is so fried because now they're looking at you like, okay, collectives out here, they went through transformation. They look really, really good. And now they can provide. And so now somebody wants to come and ask you to help them because their money's coming in slow. You know why their money's coming in slow? Because they've been effing all day. Getting high, smoking, drinking. That's why. That's why they ain't got no damn money. Because they too busy getting it in. This is somebody who is getting it in all the time. They don't have it like that. Three of Swords is in reverse. Somebody trying to manifest peace with you. Three of Swords in reverse with the Magician in the upright. So here, this is them trying to manifest you back, trying to manifest the healing. The person who likes third parties, who left you heartbroken, in pain. Some of y'all, actually, your heart started to go a little cold for some of y'all. This person really hurts you, like bad, because it's like you went above and beyond for them. Some of y'all, your heart started to get a little resentful. Why you think I tell y'all don't let your heart get closed? Don't let your heart chakra close by being in bitterness or resentful. Forgive them. I make a lot of jokes, and I know I might trigger some cross watchers sometimes, but truth be told, don't hate them. I don't. Don't hate them. Because they learning. This person is like really childish. Like they really need to learn. And it's sad because they don't love themselves. Because anybody who sleeps with this many people, they have no respect for themselves. How can they accept your love? Clearly they don't love themselves. They let any and everybody hump on them. They humping on any and everybody. Like they don't care about themselves. They don't care. But so this person is out here trying to manifest you back, trying to manifest the healing, trying to manifest moving towards peace with you. Now the question is, are you going to go for it though? I don't know. But they are. They're trying their best to manifest peace. That's the plan anyway, is to manifest peace. With the Two of Wands and the upright. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody is seeing you as a happily ever after. You know why? Because they don't want to think. They don't want to work. And they know that you loved enough to take care of them. You did stuff for them that obviously all these other options that they humping on or being humped on by don't do for them. So somebody sees you, the plan is to come towards you and have happily ever after. You somebody's 10 of Cups. That's them. 4 of Cups is in reverse. Queen of Pentacles. Child, they're going to try it. They're going to try to get up and come towards you. But the answer is no. Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. Just as quick as they get up to come towards you, it's like your wallet is closed. They're coming back to try to heal. And the only thing you're manifesting is a closed wallet. Not anymore. You're not looking out for this person anymore with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. 9 of Pentacles is in the upright. You're moving towards peace, but you're doing it by yourself. Just somebody, it's like me, myself, and I, and the Most High. See that little blue bird? It's just you and the divine for some of y'all. You're not codependent. You're not dependent on anybody emotionally, financially, or otherwise. You out here taking care of business as a 9 of Pentacles. You are also a leader. Somebody is a leader. You're a 9 of Pentacles, but you're leading the pack, child. Natural born leader. You're somebody who can motivate the masses. And some of y'all are really out here doing the damn thing. Congratulations. While this other person, only thing they've been working on is being out in the cold. Them and some of their options ain't got no money. So they with somebody, but whoever they with ain't got no money. So whoever they ran to don't have it. It's not just them out in the cold. It's two people out in the cold. So somebody, maybe them and one of their options. Maybe they living with one of their same-sex options. That's two feminists right there, you know. Maybe that's who, you know, maybe they ain't got no money. Maybe it don't have to be same-sex. It could be heterosexual. But whoever it is, whoever they with, neither one of them got it. And they probably feel like, why do I have to live like this? I can go back to collective, because collective's like mom or dad. Glad you home, son. You got in for the street light. Come on, your plate on the table. That's what they want to hear. Your plate on the table. Not happening. Woo, child. I don't think that this person see this coming. Ace of Swords is in reverse. Queen of Cups is in reverse. Two of Pentacles in reverse. The days of you helping this person not be juggling, over. There's no more love to give. Ain't no more love to give. You're done giving out love. Look at that. Queen of Cups is in reverse. The days of you giving this person love and money and helping them to balance their scales, this is my permanent death card. Whatever they did, they should look back and thank God that they had you at the time that they had you. But they'll never have you again, is what I'm seeing here. You putting your foot down. A lot of y'all will never repeat this again, because this was a major learning lesson for you, and now it will be one for them, because you can never come back after the way you did me. The way you disrespected me, I can't do it. And I'm going to be honest, it sounds very stressful when you really think about it, when you need 40 ounces and a person can only provide you 8 or a 6-ounce cup. You know, you're never going to get what you need from this. Y'all are not, when you really break it down, some of y'all even question, why did I even get with them in the first place? How did I even get here? Because you really don't really need to be with this person really when you think about it, because y'all was unequally yoked to begin with. A lot of y'all didn't have nothing in common with this person. What's up, 5 Dimes? How you doing? Instead of 50 cents, it's 5 dimes. I like that. Do it again. That's sad, Carla. You said you have definite proof your person was a community cup. That's sad. Holy Spirit, what is it that you have for the collective of all 12 zodiac signs? Spirit says it's time for you to celebrate, child. It's time for somebody to dance. Let me tell you why. Because you're free. You have freed yourself from this person. Yes, it's time. It's time to celebrate and dance. You are free. You are free. You are free from this person. You have gained your freedom. And your life got a whole lot more balance when they left. Now you are able to see things. It says the forest, seeing the bigger picture. See how there's a hawk here above this forest? Now you see things from a higher perspective. This is what ascending is all about. When you can take situations and look at them from a higher perspective, higher levels of consciousness, breaking it all down, looking at things, your perspective, that consciousness, and going, when you are able to see things and navigate, and this is how I got here, and this is what I could have did differently, that is all about higher levels of consciousness. Believe it or not, it is. Because now you're not going to be making the same mistakes twice. That's what elevation is. It's about looking at stuff, and now with the wisdom that you gain, now you have the forethought to be able to break situations down. This is what Spirit wants for you. So now you can look past the forest because now you see the bigger picture. You're flying high. And now when you look down, you see things you want to do differently, you will do differently. Now when you come into contact with somebody, and that's the number 8. Now let me tell you something. With Bewitched here, because now you see stuff from a higher level of perspective, you can't be tricked as easy, my little earth angel. You're not so quick to let the devil get his arm around you and play in your face, where it says where you're under a spell. Now you're not going to be so quick to let somebody come in and play you to your face, but they really chaos, they're an agent of chaos. Flip your whole world upside down. So a lot of y'all, when you got to these higher levels of consciousness, I told you, you went through a complete metamorphosis. You went through transformation. It says feeding crows. Now, the crows here are representing spirit. And because they represent spirit, it's like now you're able to see things from a whole nother perspective. You transform. You're not the same person. Once you start breaking certain things that you're like are passed down ways of thinking, once you break that, that is full generational curse breaking. You're never the same after that. You really do transform into something else. You're not the same. And transformations are not easy. See, that number 3 is on this transformation card. See, and this right here is about holding and maintaining. You have to hold the line to go through a transformation, because transformations really don't happen overnight. Like, that's the thing. That's why I always say, if this person tries to come back and say they change, you can't change overnight like that. A lot of y'all, this has been a process. So like my guy here who Adolf, who was giving like all the donations, he said his stuff was 14 years ago. This type of stuff, sometimes healing takes time, y'all. I'm not saying it's going to take 14 years. No, you know what I'm saying? But it takes a year. Some people, it takes them a year, 3 years. I've seen up to 5 years, or some people even longer than that, to continue to go through their healing, to not make the same mistakes, to really start breaking stuff down and making wiser choices, and then testing the waters, getting your feet wet a little bit, because now you got new boundaries. And this is not just for this past person, but for any person that comes into your life. Now, this is called the witching hour. So this is all witch thing. Doesn't mean you have to practice this. So get your head out of the gutter when it comes to this. It says to cast the circle, rising the vibrations. So here it is now. In order for you to rise your vibration, you're now going to surround yourself with people who are like-minded. Now some of y'all are moving into finding your soul tribe, or just finding people who you're more in aligned with who you are. And so now like attracts like. So now you're attracting better friendships, better people. It's like now, listen, once you do certain healing, it just wasn't about your past love, but now really all relationships should be done differently. Once you raise your vibration is high. So now it's like, you're on a high level of consciousness. You're attracting people who are more a vibrational match for you. Now, in order for some of y'all to have gotten to the healing circle, to be able to draw that in, you had to be the solitary witch for a little bit. You had to go out here and be by yourself. Somebody had to go spend time alone and heal before they was a vibrational match to bring in different. Because if you don't take enough time to do the self-healing work, different body, same spirit. I keep hearing half of something my type. Something about I always choose your type or something like that. Him and Taraji did that. Was it him and Taraji that did that video? I just keep seeing Jamie Foxx somehow his type. He always picked the same type. That's what happens if you don't heal. Because you got to raise your vibration. Please don't take that step lightly. Change your type by healing yourself first. And how do you change your type? Just getting on a new vibration. Raising your vibration will change your type. You ain't even got to sit down and go, you know what? I want him to look like this. And I want her to be light skinned with blonde hair and blue. And you ain't even got to do none of that. Just changing you. Now your vibration is high. And what the universe sends you will be different. You ain't even got to put in. Now you can. If you got a certain specific type, you can do that. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about everything you attract to you, people, places, and things. Whatever you do should be on a high level of consciousness. See, because now healing keeps you away from the things that look like roses, but they're really thorns. See how her hand is bleeding from the rose? You know how to stay away from the poison thorns. The people who are of low vibration. Because see, I'm going to be honest with you. Once you get on higher levels of consciousness, people with low vibrations, they'll stay their ass away from you. I'm going to be honest with you. It's like a repellent. It's all, your whole aura seems different. And I'm going to be honest, most of these people, this person wants to come back, but I guarantee you they ain't going to want to be around you long because you're not the same. You ain't putting up with they same old shit. And I'm going to be honest with you, they lucky if they get a conversation. Because some of y'all is like, it's a no from the go. Invocation, the power of words. Listen, I recognize the power of my words and I use them for the good of all. Do you recognize the power of your words? Do you realize that your words can illuminate and build you up to help you? Words are spells. I tell y'all that all the time. And what you say to yourself and your perspective does matter. If you have low vibrational thinking, you need to start writing words of empowerment and saying that thing all the time. Surround yourself with quotes. Put them on the wall. Put them on the bathroom. Put them on the visor so when you're in the car, you see it. Put it on your workstation. Put it wherever you're going to see positive affirmations where you will speak life into yourself. You have to. You got to recognize the power of your words. If I just can't do it, then where the mind goes, the body will follow. So you got to put certain things in your mind, say that stuff out loud, affirm it, write it down, say it as many times as you need to until you believe that what you're saying is true. You got to do that. Sometimes you got to say it. I am a winner. I am more than a conqueror. I got this. You got to tell yourself that. Because the moment you say I can't, you won't. Get it down in there, collective. Get it down in there. Y'all go ahead and let's get these likes up, please, and thank you. Y'all double tap the screen if you're in here listening and you still have not. Please be so kind as to hit the like button. Prying eyes. Someone has their eyes on you. Somebody has been. We seen this yesterday. Remember yesterday, y'all, we had somebody, damn near 7 cards that said somebody was spying on you. Somebody is obsessed with watching you. See how she peeking around this damn tree? Somebody is eyeing your every move, child. What collective doing? Somebody keeps their eye on you. You know you're going to listen. Let them watch. That's what I say. Witch's brew. Seek alternative solutions. This right here says the witch's brew, seeking alternative solutions. Let me tell you Tasha's version. It is my responsibility to have a creative response to my situation as it is now. And for some of y'all who like to use people, your responsibility. In other words, you can't put this off on nobody else. What are you going to do to dig yourself out of whatever hole you found yourself in? You got low self-esteem? Low self-esteem. You got to fix that. What words of affirmations can you say to pick yourself up? It's nobody's responsibility to validate you and say, you can do it. No, you got to tell yourself you can do it. You got to learn how to be your number one cheerleader, your number one fan. And I don't mean that in a narcissistic way. I'm saying if you got low self-esteem, sometimes you're not going to have people there to push you, to tell you to get up, to keep going, to stay motivated. You got to learn how to do it yourself. That's where affirmations come in. That's part of your responsibility of coming up with a creative response. Okay, I got a money issue. Well, it's not mama's problem to help you out that money issue. It ain't your brothers, your sisters, your auntie, your best friend, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. It's nobody's responsibility to figure it out. It's yours. What can I do? And if you're an empress or an emperor, you're a divine, feminine, or masculine, your ass can come up with an idea. Get quiet. Pray. Sleep on it. Bet you come up with something. Books of spells. Learn. See? For a lot of y'all, this book right here is not talking about doing spell work, but going back to school and getting the education you need. Sometimes you already got skills in you. You just need to brush up and get a little bit tighter on what you already know. Don't be afraid to pick up a book and learn something new. You got an idea? Sometimes for some of y'all, it ain't even requiring a whole lot. Just pick up the book and read it. And listen, witches of the woods retreat. Sometimes you need to go take time to be by yourself and rest, child. We all need time to rest. Don't be afraid to take time to rest. And then it says bathing in the river, self-care. Are you taking your spiritual baths? Are you doing the self-care that's needed? Sometimes you need a mental break. You need to sit down. Even I take mental breaks. Believe it or not, even though I'm on here every day, my spirit team will let me tell you something. When they want me to do something, I get cold out of nowhere. They'll be like, hey, go lay down. Go rest. Like I was going to try to jump in and do Leo's read. No, you're not. You're going to go sit down. You're going to go sit down. Sometimes you got to listen. Don't be afraid to listen to your spirit team. Please listen to your spirit team. And when you get intuitive nudges, no, listen. And then you feel like they're trying to tell you this because they are. Do what they say. Listen, after going through all of this, now you should be able to recognize deception with cloak and dagger. Now you should be able to recognize people who say they love you, but they're really trying to stab you in the back. This is a part of yourself. Once you go through your self-healing, you should be able to recognize deception. And if you don't, and one of the best ways to get rid of deception is by maintaining proper boundaries. And you see these butterflies. This is like your light team and spirit saying, you should have proper boundaries. We also, and that says salt. You know, salt is used sometimes for warding things off, protection, right? That's why I said, are you taking your salt baths? Are you doing your spiritual cleanse? Sometimes you need to do stuff like this. And here it is with boundaries. You need to make sure you're maintaining a proper boundary. Listen, collective. When it comes to healing, you're going to have to do a lot. You're going to have to take your spiritual bath. You're going to take time to sit down, meditate, ground. I cannot tell you enough. Ground your energy so you can hear. Get on a schedule. Even if it's just starting off with like having a prayer schedule. Get yourself on a schedule. Collective. I think all of these things are very practical. They're not hard to do. The question is, do you want to do it? A lot of people don't like isolating. Some people they can't do it. But if you really want to change and you want to be the difference maker in your family line, you'll take the time. One of y'all need to go sit down and cut the phone on Do Not Disturb and focus. Okay, Holy Spirit, what is it you got for the collective? I don't know how I want to do this. Such a big deck. It says, inner child, you're currently healing old emotional wounds. See? Somebody needs to heal their inner child. They need to. With 71, go back, heal your old emotional wounds. If you can't do it, don't be afraid to sit on somebody's couch. That's why we have counselors and therapists. If you need help, don't be afraid to ask for help. Number 62, limiting beliefs. This situation calls for reprogramming your belief system. We just talked about it. Sometimes you got to go sit down, look backwards so you can re-engineer and rewrite how you want something to go. You're going to have to change your whole belief system. This sounds like transformation. You're going to have to reprogram yourself. Change your paradigm. A paradigm is that thermostat. When you set your thermostat at 70 degrees, if it's real hot and it's 82 and somebody leave your door open, your temperature might raise up, but it's going to always fall back to 72. Sometimes you got to learn how to change the temperature. And sometimes it's hard to change the temperature depending on who you're surrounded by. So don't be afraid to isolate so that the temperature can actually change the way that it needs to. Let me try it like this, Spirit. You know my hands is little. Spirit says karma. Somebody, oh Lord, you may be involved in a situation that requires justice or fairness. You might be somebody's karma. The loss of you might be their karma. Watching you win might be somebody's karma. But just know, either way, somehow it involves you. You're involved in somebody's karma, one way or another. Because either, like I said, it's probably the loss of you and watching you level up. Spirit says here, everything you needed to thrive, is already here. The universal bank. All you have is all you need. Do you believe in yourself? Now, I have one subscriber yesterday who said, he only believes in truth. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Because God is the way, the life, and, the truth. You can believe that. But I also am a firm believer in having faith. Everything you need is already here to thrive. You got to listen. It takes faith to believe in God. You can't see God. You can't see these angels. You might see my light team out here, but for the most part, they don't looking like the angels we see when we open up a book. In fact, they don't look nothing like that, actually. Truth be told, I think if you saw a real angel, most of y'all probably passed the hell out because they don't look like the way they draw. But energy don't lie, so y'all say. Especially not coming from the Most High. So you should be able to recognize the energy of love when you feel it. I'm talking about from a heavenly body, regardless of how it looks. But this right here, all you have is all you need. It's already in you. All you need is you get still in the Most High and your spirit team. I promise you. And you should be able to figure some things out. Creative projects is here. These pictures don't really look like nothing on here. It says creative projects. It's time for you to get things done. It's time for you to make your creative projects a priority. If somebody has been left your life, you have a lot of time on your hands. Instead of sitting there thinking about, woe is me, dry your eyes and get busy. Start working on some creative projects. 1, it'll help you get out that hole you in. 2, it'll keep your mind occupied. That's how you transmute energy. And when you're going through something bad, transmute the energy. Instead of sitting there focusing on the negative, make something positive from that. Color, paint, be creative. Figure it out. Make music, write a song, write a computer programming. Whatever you need to do. Spirit says it's time for some of y'all to be generous. Give from your heart with no strings attached. That is what's needed now. See, this person is going to make you question giving. But you can give back in other ways. Don't let somebody close your heart chakra. Don't be afraid to give to others. Just don't. You got to have balance. There's a different way of giving. You can volunteer. You could decide, you know what, this weekend I'm going to go feed the homeless. Or, I'm going to go join this program. And, I'm going to work with this group of people for X amount of hours. There's other ways to give and not expect nothing in return. Don't let this person change you. Just change how you do stuff. That's what's all about, the reprogramming. God does not want you to not be a giver, but he wants you to move with giving in a proper way that's more balanced. Okay? It says recognition. Someone deserves to be recognized for all they do. Get ready. The universe is actually, with that universal bank, the universe is getting ready to recognize some of y'all. So don't feel like nobody ever pats me on the back. You about to be recognized. You're about to be recognized for everything you do via the universal bank. In other words, God sees you. God will repay you. Just give him time, because you know he don't make no mess. How you doing? It says core values. Follow your heart and make your values a priority. Listen, what are your values? What are your do's? What are your don'ts? Where are your boundaries? What are your core values? You need to sit down and make that a priority. Because that's your bar. Okay? And that bar should extend to friends, family, everybody. Sit down and think about what line you have, and it's universal. It don't matter who you are. This is the line. You cross it, you're out of here. You cross this line, you're out of here. All right, we're getting 2 more. Thank you, Spirit. We have celebration. Take time to celebrate. I keep telling y'all, because it's time. Some of y'all's blessings are on its way to you. It's time for celebration. It's time. It really is. Parting ways. And right when you're getting ready to have your celebration, it may be time to move on from a person or a situation. Somebody's going to try to re-enter your life right around celebration time. It's time for some of y'all to make a decision. Will this person be moving forward with you or without you? Are you going to go back to a situation, or are you going to put it to an end? The choice is yours. We can all say here collectively, I ain't going back. But then some of y'all, when you get by yourself and this person gets to talking to you, you might decide to go back. But you need to sit down and decide where's your boundary and who are you going to let go of. Because see, part of you celebrating, you don't want to take away people who disrespect you. You don't want to take somebody with you who's going to use you for your finances and treat you like it's all supposed to be on you. You know, it's funny too, because, you know, back in the day, I just feel like when I was a little girl, I didn't know that certain adults acted like this. Like, you know, like I used to think that like everybody would want to take care of themselves, but like some people have no shame. They don't really give a damn about taking care of themselves, not none. That's just really, that's so fried to me. Speaking up. Your soul is guiding you to stand in your light and speak your truth. It's time for some of y'all to speak. Some of y'all are supposed to be speakers, teachers, raising the consciousness of the collective. I don't care if you say it through song. I don't care if you write it through a book or you write poems. You better write, or you better speak, or you better do something. Get your voice out here some kind of way. Wake up call. You're about to discover your life purpose. This is why they want you to speak up. Some of y'all's life purpose is speaking in some form or fashion, written or the actual spoken word. Just listen, there's a lot of work out here, but it ain't enough workers. If you've been called, you got free will though, but it is time for some of y'all to find your life purpose and walk in it. Okay? And when I cut the deck, your last card is approval. Choose to approve yourself, and others will too. When you believe in yourself and you really believe in yourself, other people will too. But that comes from loving you. When you love you, they'll love you. And when you approve you, of course they're going to ride with you, because you look like you know what the hell you're really doing. But you got to really love yourself, because like attracts like. Okay? And on that note, I want to thank every last one of you who hit the like, share, and subscribe. I want to thank the Most High God, His Son, because somebody told me I didn't believe in Jesus. So I'm going to make sure I say it every time. Thank you to Jesus, and thank you to the Holy Spirit and my spiritual team, my angels that came out here. And I want to thank every last one of you for joining me for this read. I hope you learned something, because that's the goal. I'm not here to tear you down, despite me being a disruptor. I'm here to build you up. I want everybody who watches this channel to really step into being their highest and best self. That may seem unrealistic to other people, but I didn't come here to just sit here and twiddle thumbs. I came here to make a difference and help raise the consciousness. Now, the question is, what are you here for, collective? Only you can answer that. If you need a personal reading, you know what to do. Hit me up at imlighttarot@gmail.com. I want to thank JP the God because he handled this whole thing by himself like a champ. And thank you to everybody, the new subscribers and the existing subscribers. And thank you so much to Adolf for his big donations tonight. And anybody else who donated, thank you so much for the jewels, everything, and even the likes. May God bless you all tenfold for coming and joining me tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific Standard, 8:30 Central. And Leo, you're up next. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, baby.